Hello and welcome, my dear students. Students, today we are going to study subject English, Unit 3, Chapter number 23, The Two Merchants of Seri. Students, this is a very interesting story of two merchants, an old woman and her granddaughter. Come on, let us start with our story. Once upon a time, in a place called Seri, there lived a merchant. He went from town to town selling pots and pans and other things made of brass and tin. Brass means bright yellow metal made by combining copper and zinc. He traveled every day with another merchant who also sold brass and tinware. Tinware means things of tin, a metal. But this man was greedy. Greedy means selfish. When he sold something, he sold it at a very high price. But when he bought something, he tried to give as little as possible. So children, once upon a time there was a place called Seri and there lived two merchants. One was very honest and one was very greedy. They used to sell their pots and pans made of brass and tinware. They used to travel every day from town to town. Now here children, the greedy person was what he has to do. He used to sell his things at a very high price, but when he has to buy something, he used to give very little amount for it. When the two merchants went into a town, they divided the streets between them. Each one went up and down the streets he had chosen, calling tinware for sale, brass for sale. People came out to their doorsteps and bought or traded with them. Trade, exchange something for something else. Only after one merchant had finished his business on that street did the other one made his rounds there. In those days, people did not always use money to buy things. Sometimes they exchanged things of the same value. So children, here the two merchants divided the streets between them and they used to go to doorsteps from town to town calling tinware and brass for sale and they traded there. Only after one merchant finished one round, the other used to go to that place. People did not use money to buy things. They also exchanged the things of the same value. In one house there lived a poor old woman and her granddaughter. The family had once been rich, but now the only thing they had left of all the riches was a dish made of gold. However, the grandmother did not know it was a golden dish. The dish stood on a shelf among the other pots and pans and was not often used. Now the greedy merchant passed this house calling, "Buy my water jars, buy my pans, buy my tinware." The granddaughter said, "Oh grandmother, do buy something for me." Now here children, there was a poor old woman who was living with her granddaughter. Once the family was very rich, but now there was nothing left with them, but only a golden dish about which the grandmother was unaware and was lying with other pots and pans and was not often used. Now the greedy merchant passed from their house calling, "Buy my tinwares, buy my pans." And the granddaughter said, "Oh grandmother, do buy something for me." "My dear," said the old woman, "we are too poor to buy anything. I have not anything to trade even." "Grandmother, see, I have found this old dish among other pots and pans on the shelf. We don't ever use it. Can we trade this? Perhaps the merchant will take it and give us something nice for it." The old woman called the merchant and showed him the dish, saying, "Will you take this, sir? and give the little girl here something for it.
Now children, when the granddaughter asked the grandmother to buy something for her from the merchant, the grandmother told that they are poor and has nothing to trade. Then the granddaughter says that, see, I have found this old dish among other pots and pans on the shelf and we don't use it. Can we give this and take something nice for it? So the old woman calls the merchant and shows the dish and asks, will you take this and give the little girl something for it?
The greedy man took the dish and scratched its side with a needle. He came to know immediately that it was a golden dish, but he wanted to get it for nothing from the old woman. So he said, what is this worth? Not even a copper coin. He threw the dish on the ground and went away. The crafty merchant was planning to come back after some time and buy the dish for a few copper coins, as if doing a great favor to the old lady. Crafty means cunning, clever but dishonest person. Here children, this merchant was a greedy person. He took the dish and scratched his side with a needle, and he came to know that it was a golden dish. But he wanted to get it for nothing from the old woman. So he says that it is worthless, not even a copper coin, and throws the dish on the ground, planning to come back after some time and buy the dish instead of few copper coin, as if he is doing a great favor to the old lady. After a while, the honest merchant finished the rounds of his street and entered the street where the old lady lived. He passed her house, calling, buy my water jars, buy my tinware, buy my brass. The little girl heard him and begged her grandmother to see what this merchant would give for the dish. Begged means requested. My child, said the grandmother, the merchant who was just here threw the dish on the ground and went away. I have nothing else to offer in trade. Offer means to give. But, grandmother, said the girl, this one looks pleasant. Ask him. Perhaps he will give us something for it. Call him then and show to him, said the old woman. Now children, we saw that the greedy merchant threw the dish of the old woman and went away from there. After some time, the honest merchant enters the street where the old women were living, calling, buy my tinwares, buy my water jars. And when the little girl heard him, she requested the grandmother to show the dish to this merchant. But the grandmother tells that the other merchant threw the dish, saying it was worthless. Now I have nothing to give this merchant in trade. But the granddaughter tells that this merchant looks pleasant and he will give us something. So the grandmother tells the granddaughter to call him and show the dish. As soon as the merchant took the dish in his hands, he knew it was of gold. Immediately he said, this is a golden dish. It is worth more than all my money and all my wares. Wares means articles or things for sale. I will bring enough money tomorrow and then buy it from you. The old woman was greatly surprised. She was impressed by the honesty and goodness of the merchant. Take this dish and give me the money tomorrow, she said. The honest merchant kept all his wares and money with the old woman and took the dish. He left himself only enough money for the boat ride that he had to take on his way back. So children, here the merchant was a honest person. So when he took the dish in his hand, he said the old woman that it is a golden dish and it is worth more than all my money and wares. I will bring enough money tomorrow and buy the dish from you. Hearing this, the old woman got surprised and impressed by the honest and goodness of the merchant and tells to take the dish and give the money tomorrow. Then the honest merchant keeps all his wares and money with the old woman and takes the dish and only the enough money for the boat ride that he had to take on his way back. After some time, the greedy merchant went back to the house where he had seen the golden dish and said, "Bring that dish to me, and I will give you something for it." "No," said the grandmother. "You said the dish was worthless, but another honest merchant has paid a great price for it, so I gave it to him. You should not try to take advantage of the poor and needy people." What could the greedy merchant say? He paid the price for his dishonesty and greed. So children, what happened sometime? Yes, after some time, the greedy merchant came back to the old woman and asked for the golden dish that he had said worthless and threw it on the ground. But the grandmother says, "No, I have sold the dish to the honest merchant and he has paid a great price for it. You should not try to take advantage of the poor and the needy people." The greedy merchant pays the price for his dishonesty and greed. So children, what we learn from this story? What is the moral of the story? Yes, honesty is the best policy. Hope students you have understood this lesson. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.